Hey, shout out to Mmusi Maimane, man. Mr. Mmusi Maimane, as much as I believe a lot of things he believes in, there's certain things I agree with him because this man has a lot of progressive ideas, to build South Africa to be a great country. And according to him, on the recent interview of Season of Watch, he's saying that we are always distracted as the people of South Africa to always be speaking about useless things, speaking about Chitima, speaking about always MK Party. People have to speak about MK Party, speak about Julius Malema, Ramaphosa, GNU, but never speak about the real things and come up with the real solutions. Things like AI, things like the potential of having a water shading, things that really can affect people. But I want you guys to listen to him.
South Africa has got fundamentally difficult issues that I don't feel we're giving enough attention to. We're exchanging those for discussing President Zuma and Ramaphosa, etc. I just find those debates tired. I think we've got big issues on the horizon. We've got issues about what we do as a society in a global platform that is fast-facing conflict.
Yeah.
What do we do? What do we do around AI? What does it mean for our labor force? What does it mean for our bilateral relations? What do we do around climate change? What do we do around security as a measure internationally? What do we do about so tax? There are some global issues that we've got to respond to. What does education mean? Why? I've got little kids. My daughter's just finished exams now.
Yeah, congrats to her.
When I look at what she's studying, she asked me the other day in the car, hey, I didn't remember this in the exam. I said to her,
Yeah.
I can't even recall any time I've used that in my life. So there's an intrinsic value of education, but the extrinsic one has been ignored.
Yeah.
Why are we being complicit in building rubbish infrastructure in townships? I feel like we're complicit with oppression when we do that for our people. So I must concede, I find some discussions profoundly boring. I mean, if you and I today are still animated about discussing Mkhwebane, the former public protector, we are animated by that. It means we are not animated by the failures of the Executive Ethics Act as it's happening today when people are cruising around in blue lights and doing all sorts of things.
Living their best lives.
Living their best lives. For every debate that we have, I guess we should ask ourselves the question, what is this debate sometimes designed to distract us from? And I feel South Africa, we refuse to learn. In the early 2000s, people were warned to say, you are going to run out of power. Sure. And then we ignored it. And then President Mbeki had to announce in 2008, hey guys, you're going to have load shedding. And then we went through load shedding. Now today, load shedding has taught us a few things. Eskom is poorly funded. You've got municipal debt rising. You've got consumers who can't pay. Now we are asking our grandmothers to line up all day to register meters. All of those things, we're doing that. I'm telling you, the same warning clouds are looming around water.
Oh, no.
Where people are, hey guys, it's not that you're going to run out of water, but your water infrastructure is so decaying that either you'll have contaminated water or water boards are going to collapse, etc. But no, guys, Sheila, we hear this thing. I'm telling you, the movie is going to be the same. We're going to have water shedding, water restrictions.
Oh, no.
And then after that, we'll start to talk about contaminated water. And then we'll have a conversation about how do we register meters, and then how do we help municipalities who can't pay water boards. In Mfuleni, in the Mohale water board. If those municipalities around it fail to pay their debt in full in the next 9 months, that water board will collapse. But I feel as a country, we don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about Miss South Africa and whether legitimately she's here or not, whatever the debate is. So I think let's be careful. We are really needing a leadership that will roll up its sleeves now and say, guys, we've got big issues. Let's not be distracted. I even sometimes think some of our conversation are even around corruption. It's distracting. That's why I enjoy not being at SCOPA, but rather being at SCOA, appropriations, because I'm kind of going, yeah, the corruption bits I can hear. But let's talk about performance. Let's ask ourselves the question, if 100 kids start school and only 60 get to matric, where are the 40? Let's then talk about that. When we allocate money to healthcare and discover that so much of it is left to medical legal claims, but some hospitals are not working, let's have that conversation. When 80 people are being murdered every single day in this country, that is a crisis. So let's swim in those waters, because when it's said and done, that's what's going to keep even the GNU alive. Let's do that work. And I'm not sure we're talking enough about it.
Well, Mmusi Maimane, I know you're a busy man and you have a meeting to get to.
You and I could talk all day.
Oh,
Maybe we should just do they've got a podcast-a-thon.
You heard him, right? I agree with this man. The conversations we are having in South Africa, they are limited. They are limited in, like, it seems like becoming smart in South Africa, becoming intelligent. You can only have intelligent conversations with just a few people. Few people. Majority of people are not willing to step up to the table and speak about the real things. Mediocre conversations. Every day speaking about mediocre things. Why don't you speak about AI? When are we as black people are gonna use AI to our advantage? Use AI to benefit us in all the systems, all the sectors we aspire to enter into as black people. AI is here and is here to stay. There's plenty of people who can teach you AI. Even in YouTube, you can learn AI for free. Why are we not having these discussions? Why are leaders in South Africa not having these discussions? Why is AI not being taught in schools? Many people don't even know AI. Why is it not introduced in public schools? Why are we not talking about the water shading thing? This is a potential threat to the water system of South Africa. And he was right that load shedding, it didn't just become load shedding. It started small, they were introducing gangan, and then it ended up being load shedding. This thing of water, we see water going, coming. We're like, guys, going, coming. We're gonna end up getting used to water going, coming until they create a water shedding. And you can't live without water. Why are we not talking about at least dealing with the real issues that we really want to improve? Why are we not talking about integrating the education system to be something greater than what it is? Our kids are learning the old syllabus, the things we were learning when we were growing up. These kids are still learning those things, whether in social science, geography, life skills, EMS, math. At least maths never change because it's always about numbers. Physics never changes, always about the theory of physics. Science, is crucial. But these other things, the economics, they are still learning those things in outdated versions of economies. They never teach economics growing up in the current system of how the current world is moving. We're now in a globalist world. You never tell kids telling you they're learning economics, the global economics. Some economics are dollar. Like, we need to improve. But I don't know what more to say. This man said a lot of things. Thank you very much.